Hey there, tribe. Welcome back to the Lisa Nichols Show, where I share with you the tools that you need to really begin to design the life that you want, that you're crazy about, that you're excited about, that sets you on fire. And first, I want to acknowledge some of our amazing tribe members. Vandalyn, you said some really powerful things. You said your blessings don't always come wrapped in a pretty box, with a bow on them. Sometimes your blessings come wrapped in sandpaper. When you fall, it's okay to wobble as you're getting back up. And oh my God, I so can relate to that. I think so often we spend so much energy trying to dodge the bullet. And while that's important, let me tell you where your energy has to really be focused. When you get hit by the bullet, how do you keep going? Whether the bullet is losing the job you thought you'd have for the next 10 years, or releasing the relationship that really has run its course or it doesn't feel good, or recognizing that you're in a financial rut, when you get hit by the bullet, how do you get back up? How do you stand powerfully? So I love it, Vandalyn. I love that that's an awareness that you got. Because when you understand that some of your best gifts will come wrapped in sandpaper, and yet it's your job to get the lesson out of it. It's the thing you didn't want to get, the experience you didn't want to have, that because of it, you're a better man, you're a better woman. And then Timothy, I love my men on the page. Come on, you guys, I love the men on the show. I love your contribution. You're always welcome here. I don't care if you see 55 women replying, 155. No, when you reply, it touches my heart. It matters to me because I want to hear what you're saying. Timothy said, I don't know what I don't know. For years, I was choosing scarcity, and now I choose abundance. Timothy, I love you, bro. I love you. I am your sister in the journey. When you make a choice, everything in your life follows that choice. If you make a choice to live in scarcity, you will always not have enough. If you make a choice to live in abundance, what you begin to touch and put your energy on expands. Now, when you make the choice mentally, your actions need to be congruent with the choice that you made, so that the tongue in your mouth and the tongue in your shoe are not going in two separate directions. When you align the tongue in your mouth with the tongue in your shoe, amazing, breathtaking things begin to happen. When you want to learn how to trust your intuition more, I say, and this is me and my walk and my belief system, that your intuition is your internal GPS system, your internal God placement system. It's that whisper, and sometimes it's that scream that tells you to leap or to be still. Your intuition is a combination of spirit, emotion, and logic, and it's guiding you. And so often we don't hear our intuition. Why don't we hear it? Because we're having too much chatter in our head. Like the chatter in our head, doubt, worry, judgment. Oh my God, judgment or fear of other people's perception of you. So your intuition is saying, I love to dance, I want to sing. Your intuition is saying, we can have a great time. Your intuition is saying, I want love. Your intuition is saying, gosh, let's go take that chance on that writing that book, or let's take that chance on starting that business. And then your chatter comes in. No, what if I fail? So let me explain this to you. Your mind, your brain is designed to keep you safe. It's designed, and it only has the ability to go back in time in the mental file cabinet and look at the last time you tried something like this, and it may not have been good, or it may have ended in some dangerous situations where people could judge you, and your brain is designed to protect you. That's it. Your brain's designed to protect you. It's logical. Your intuition is that spark of passion. It's that spark of desire. It's that spark of love. It's that spark of pull me forward. It's that little bit of radical. It's that lot of bit of I want to leave my fingerprint on this planet. Your brain isn't designed to have those same ideas now. Now, your intuition can kick the brain in and the brain can start thinking of ways too, but the intuition is where it's going to start. It's in your gut. It's why when you feel something, you kind of go here. You don't go, oh, I feel so special. You don't say I feel special here. You say I feel it here. I feel it here. And so your job is not to turn down the doubt. Your job is to turn up the passion. It's to turn up the faith. It's to turn up the possibility. Now, still make well thought out plans. I always say the best plan is the plan made. I don't care if you have to upgrade it, you have to modify it, but if you fail to plan, then you've planned to fail. So every dream, every passion, every desire, follow it with a plan, because that's where your brain gets excited. Your brain goes, yeah, we got a plan now. Now you can believe yourself. See, you set big goals and dreams and you have desires, and then you don't achieve it, but you don't achieve it because you didn't set the plan in place. You didn't do the details, and then you stop believing you could do it. And then you do the biggest tragedy. You stop dreaming. You stop hoping. You stop stretching yourself. You stop listening to your GPS, your God placement system that says you've been put here on a divine assignment. And your assignment may change over years. Guess what? Your assignment you had 15 years ago may be very different from the assignment on your life today. Your job is to turn down the volume in your head. The volume of judgment, the volume of fear, the volume of worry, the volume of perfection. Turn down the volume in your head and turn up the volume in your intuition, in your solar plex, in that God placement system, in that heart space. Turn up the volume in that place that just says, what do I want? What? Ask yourself this tonight, today, tomorrow. What feels good to my soul? And then be still and be quiet. I believe in prayer, and I believe in meditation. And I grew up only knowing about prayer. But then I learned that prayer is asking God, or the divine, whatever you call your God. I'm not imposing my belief systems on you, but I call him God. That prayer is asking God for direction. And meditation is being still and quiet long enough to hear the answer. A lot of times we don't hear our intuitive spirit talking to us because we're not still and we're not quiet long enough to hear it. So give yourself the gift of quiet time. And really, after you've asked the question, what brings me joy? What excites my soul? What do I want to do for the next 6 months or 6 years? What makes me feel passionate? What sets me on fire? And then be still. And then listen. But the biggest question is, will you be bold enough to act on what you hear? I ain't going nowhere. So I want to hear what happens. I want to hear what you heard. I want to hear what came up for you. I want to hear what stirred your soul. I want to hear how excited you got. I want to hear about the feelings that began to pulse through your entire body when you listened to your GPS, when you listened to that calling in your soul. I want to know, because that's when the hair on the back of your neck stands up. That's when you get chicken skin. That's when you can't sleep at night. That's when you get up early. I'm just saying. So I've said it before and I'll say it again. This show, is not just a monologue. I am not here to dictate to you. I'm not here to just talk to you. I'm not here to preach to you. I'm not that girl. This is a dialogue. This is a conversation between you, I, and a few other brilliant people on the planet in our tribe. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I'd love to hear what came up for you in today's conversation. What was some of the biggest insights? Or what was your takeaway? What was that thing you thought, whoa, wait a minute, this has been in my belly for a long time. This has been in my soul. Wait, I didn't even realize that I hadn't been listening to my GPS for a while in this area. Oh, tell me how your head chatter talks. Tell me what your head chatter keeps telling you. And then I want you to boldly go away. First of all, I want to hear right now What is your head chatter telling you? And what is your soul telling you? What's your GPS telling you? And then I'd like for you, yes, I'm gonna ask you to do a little extra because this is how we roll here. I want you to go away. I want you to ask the question to yourself. What am I passionate about? What would bring me passion? What would bring me joy? What would make my soul leap? What would set it on fire? And then I want you to be still and quiet long enough to hear the answer. Then I want you to come back and I want you to say, Lisa, I did it. I did it. Here's when I did it. Here's what happened. Here's how long I was quiet. And here's what I heard. Or here is what I felt. Or here is what happened. And I want you to make sure you leave your comments below. I want you to share. I want you to subscribe. I love a commitment. I love to know we're going to be together for a while. So subscribe and look out for more amazing content and conversation in your future. I'm your sister in prosperity and in possibility. 2 things I want you to know and remember. 1, I believe in you. And 2, I love you because I do. I'll see you next time.